Hi viewers, welcome to my channel MindCraft. Today with me is Akshita, and Akshita is going to ask certain questions which is related to the youth. And when I'm counseling or training, I'm finding these particular problems with many of them, and many of them keep seeking guidance. So whatever I'm answering to Akshita can be a guidance to all of you. So Akshita, welcome first, and nice to see your smiling face today. So, whatever you want to ask, and I'll be answering to the best of my ability, experience, and exposure.
Uh, Ma'am, so today I want to talk about anxiety we are facing these days because of our work and all the hectic lifestyle, for which,
Correct.
knowing or unknowingly, after some time we have we are so stressed out
Hmm.
for everything. And so whenever we start doing so many things, also there will be so many things piled up that every time we feel like so many things to do. There are so many things to do at any point of time. ऐसा लगता है कि so many things are there to be done.
And time is
So
less.
and yeah, and the time is less,
Running short
and
of
that creates pressure, stress, all
anxiety.
those.
All right. See, first, let me address anxiety to you and to my viewers and subscribers. Anxiety will be a symptom of a candidate when you have too much pressure, okay? And it has not been addressed for quite some time. Even you couldn't acknowledge, you only acknowledge when it converted into a form of, say, shivering, sweating, anger, shouting, screaming. Okay, these are few symptoms, not all symptoms. These are few major symptoms which can come in one of us when we are going through anxiousness. And as a normal human psychology, all of us, 90% of us, have the habit of doing things at the last minute. And people who plan and do things at the right time, these are those successful mantras for those successful people. Why everybody is not successful? Because of these certain activities which we don't do. Otherwise, all of us have some skill which can lead us to that life. We watch others and we feel it is so fancy, it is so nice, but actually it's not like that. It is a total hard work and consistent hard work. Say for example, you want to go for a yoga class, isn't it? That is something which has been procrastinated for you. So now going for a yoga class is something very small and you like to do. Say if there is a person who is like, say, people will say it's body shaming nowadays. If we say if somebody who has little more weight and wants to go and reduce weight in yoga, no. It's not about reducing weight, it's about aligning yourself, your mind and body, and that gives you awareness what you are doing, what you have to do. That also gives you concentration, right? So that is something which you like to do. Still, you see it's your passion or you like to do, but you're not able to do. That is because of anxiety. Lack of motivation comes. So these are the symptoms which you can tell what is that symptom which is showing in you that is stopping you from doing this. Check
Anxiety
yourself.
basically.
So in anxiety, what can be, what is your symptom which I have mentioned just now? Which is your symptom?
Um, like anger, irritability when I'm not able to handle things. So it turns into anger and irritability on other people. I'll be knowing that I should not, react like this, but I can't just stop myself from doing so many things and, shivering and all those things, like something in my stomach that I feel when I feel anxious. So these are few of the symptoms that I'm currently having.
So as we have seen that, in one or two sessions, which ever you are talking to me, we have seen that we have to take certain actions, right? So those actions one has to take in life. First is don't give reactions. Okay, but that has to be a conscious effort from your side. Now you can do one thing to tell yourself that I'm not going to give reaction. Say, for example, I can give you an example. Say, for example, if you're wearing some ring in your hand, okay, now in this finger you are not wearing. So if you can wear something in this finger, which reminds you that, when you see there, it reminds you that I don't have to give reaction to somebody. I have to hold on. I have to respond. I have to understand, assimilate, and then respond. Sometimes what happens, we we don't sit down and think what it is we have to tell, right? What we do is immediately we say, even on phone calls. So if there is something like this, take a minute. Say, can I talk to you after 5 minutes? Can I get back to you in 5 minutes? So take a pause, sit down, understand what is it you need to do. Okay, so once you start doing this, slowly it has to, it's first you have to start with your near and dear ones whom you really love. You can have an experiment with them. So once you start doing that slowly, gently it becomes your habit with others. So it will take a time, but you have to give a conscious effort morning when you're doing yoga or meditation, which is another technique which I've been talking about all my, if you see my other videos or initial videos where I spoke about the yoga or the meditation program. Why? Because that is one style of living, lifestyle, which one needs to adapt in a situation like this where things are very polluted. Lot of thoughts, that is pollution in our mind, which I only create. Somebody says one thing and goes, but he has gone, but I am creating that thought throughout day and night. So that is something, Akshita, you start working on. Take a pen and notebook, write down. Today, I am not going to give reaction. Say, for example, first step. Now say today, whatever time left, when I'm going to talk to my mom or dad or anybody, whomsoever you are talking, I will respond to them, not give reaction. This is the first step. Okay. So make a conscious effort. Now, tomorrow morning, I have to go for yoga. I'm going for yoga, not I have to, I am going for yoga. So do the preparation in the night before sleeping for your yoga. So take these two actions today. Don't think, just take action. Okay. So this will be the, these are the steps which slowly and gently we can take. And it is very important to talk to people. It is very important to talk to that professional or talk to a person who can guide you mentally. You can't go and talk to everybody and anybody. You have, and you are in that age group. Youth is in that age group where you know whom to talk, whom not to talk, whom to go for what, whom not to go for what. So that is totally in your hand. Ball is in your court. How you play, that is totally up to you. All right. So can we do this, Akshita? This is one thing. All right. Anxiety thing. Just try this and then we can come up again and we can speak and tell our audience that how it has helped you or it has not helped you. It will be practically experimented by you and I'll be answering you and I'll be taking care of. Okay. Second thing. Yeah. Second thing, Akshita, is procrastination, which you said. Yeah. What do you think are the things which you procrastinate? One or two things.
Like thing that might help me, like say suppose I want to do meditation for my mental health, but I prioritize everything and leave meditation, I'll do later, I'll do after 30 minutes, and I'll not do it. So which are necessary for my own self improvement and all these things in the day to day activities, I'll get I'll get and it's not busy actually. If we think and make time, I'll be able to make it. But every day I think I should do it, but somehow I'll not do it. So to let me do tomorrow, let me start from next week. So whichever tasks are there and whatever, like if you start early and plan, I'll be able to do. But that motivation will not, like I'll be feeling I should do it, but somehow I'll be postponing, and I'll not do anything. Or one day with motivation, I'll start doing. And how to keep up that motivation is the biggest thing. 1 or 2 days with full enthusiasm, I'll do. Then continuing that, there'll be no motivation and day-to-day things comes and let me do tomorrow, gets into that loop and I'll never be able to do. So let me not tell never be able to do, I'll not do. That's all.
So let me ask you one question first, Akshita. Do you love yourself?
Yes, I do love myself.
Okay. So in this action, I'll tell you one thing. When I asked you, do you love yourself? Your reaction was, yes, yes, I love. You have to think, you have to embrace yourself. Yes, I love myself, my mind and my body. Okay. Now, to love your mind and body, what is it I need to do? There's a doubt. You love you for saying you love, but your facial expression, your action was not that I love. Yes, I love myself. This should be your action. Yes. Okay, so that situation you will reach very soon, Akshita. I can see a lot of changes in you today. You will reach that situation very fast. I love myself. And when you love yourself, everybody around starts. Everybody around starts loving you. You don't have to go and tell people love me. They would love you. What we do is we don't love ourselves. We think we are loving, but you're not. Your action was like, yeah. So that was one thing. So you do one thing now. Procrastination is nothing but laziness, demotivation. Okay. Now you start with one thing. If you love yourself, write somewhere. If I love myself, I have to do meditation for my mind and body. Results may come in 5 days, may come in 10 days, may come in 1 month, may come in 6 months, depending on the kind of mind you have, the kind of situation or your process you have in you. Okay. So that is totally dependent on candidate to candidate. Okay. So see that, Akshita, you try this now from tomorrow. We are going to talk about it another 5 days. Let's see what is it you could take. Write down, I'm doing meditation because I love myself. Not because I have to do it. I love myself. And how much will you do? 5 to 10 minutes. And what will you do in those 5 to 10 minutes? Will you chant? Will you sit idle? What do you want to do? What is your form of meditation?
Sit idle.
Sit idle. Okay. So when you sit idle, you have to check on your breath. If you're sitting idle, check on your breath. Okay. Otherwise, that one thought will generate some 10, 20. And maximum is what? For a day? 60,000 thoughts.
60,000 thoughts.
That is the capacity of our mind and the power of our mind to process. But we should not process so much because that will be exerting our mind. Okay. And then we get headaches, we get migraine, we get what? Giddiness. These are some symptoms again. So anyway, let's not reach that stage. So you start 5 to 10 minutes of meditation with just checking. Maybe you can count your breath. In those 5 to 10 minutes, just count the number of breaths. So you will be little not focusing what is happening. You are not trying to throw away your thoughts. All right. So let's do these two activities, one for anxiety and one for procrastination. And let's check what happens. We'll experiment this on you, Akshita. And 5 days you do it, and then we will give an answer what happened. Okay? I'm sitting here to answer you whatever happens to you. All right? Okay? All right. So let's, yeah. So thank you, Akshita, for giving your time and to the viewers and subscribers and to the youth that this is the problem youth is facing. So we as seniors, trainer, counselor, we take the responsibility to help you. Why? Because if my youth is good, my future and country is good. That is the idea. So all of us have to take some responsibility for the country and for the youth because you are the future of it. So all the best, Akshita. Do this and I will talk to you in another 5 to 6 days and we'll get back here. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for encouraging and motivating me, for bringing up new content to all of you. And till the next video, do take very good care of yourselves. Thank you so much.